everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to my full review of the Olympus LS-3. This is a linear PCM recorder. Really nice picture of the product on the front of the box. Now I already use an Olympus LS-20 for my off-camera audio recording and it performs really well, so I've been very pleased with that higher end model, and this is a lower end model in their range. A quick look around the back of the packaging reveals that we've got a 3 microphone system in here, advanced playback engine, linear PCM 96 kHz 24-bit recording, 4 GB of built-in memory, but you can also add a micro SD card as well. It's got a pre-recording function, USB battery charge, file management and editing software bundled as well. So let's get this unboxed and we'll show you what you get inside the packaging. Now, as I mentioned before, this is one of the lower end of the range, and the Olympus LS-3 is going to cost you around about £139 in the UK, and that equates to around about $159 if you're in the US. So the first thing we're presented with is a couple of AAA batteries, so nice that they include these, and these are actually rechargeable batteries as well. Then we've got the recorder itself, which we'll take a closer look at in a moment. This is the LS-3, really nice looking unit. Feels nice and light in the hand and nice and compact as well. Similar in size to a Zoom H1 actually, but smaller than my LS-20. So let's take a look what else we get inside this packaging. We have got a little wrist strap. And this looks like a carry case or carry pouch. So we've got a little pouch to slip this in when it's not in use, and it fits like a glove, as it should. We've also got what looks like a windshield here. So this is the windshield. Now on my LS-20 it looks like Mickey Mouse ears, but this just goes on the top here over the microphones, and this prevents wind from entering the device and gives you some nice clean audio, perhaps if you're recording outside. We're inside for now, so we shall remove that for this video. And then in the bottom section here we've got a USB cable for both charging and transferring data across, and then we've got some documentation here. We have got a quick start guide. Let's have a very quick look inside here. This is going to guide you through getting up and running with the recorder. And then we've got some software. And then we've got some instructions. So full instruction, printed instruction manual as well. So let's have a look around the Olympus LS-3. On the bottom of the device, first of all, we've got a USB charging socket, and that's also used for getting the files on and off of the device. And then if we slide this bottom portion across this way, it actually opens up to reveal the 2 AAA batteries in there. And as I said before, they're rechargeable ones, so you can actually recharge these inside this unit. Still sticking around the back of the device here, we've got a tripod mount, also a speaker. And then as we move on up the device, we've got the microphones. Now we've got left and right microphones here, and also a central microphone just here, and you enable these through the menu system. Round onto the side we've got a 3.5mm audio jack for monitoring the audio, a remote input, and also a hold stroke power slider. And we can slide this down to actually turn the unit on. You can see it powering up on the display here. Round on this side here we've got an input for an external microphone, which is a very welcome addition. Input here, this is the little socket for the micro SDHC card, and then we've got room for that little wrist strap to be connected here. Round onto the front we've got a nice clear display. I'll guide you through some of the menu options in a minute. We've also got peak LEDs here for left and right channels, so if the audio is clipping these will light up in red. And then we've got F1 and F2 and menu buttons. I'll show you those in action shortly. And then we've got stop, record. We've also got a 4-way control here for skipping through tracks, volume up and down, and a play button, which also acts as an OK button when you're going through the menus. We've got an erase button here, and also a list button, which is again used for listing your recordings. So let's hit that menu button, and you can see here we've got some options here for file lock, replace, file move, copy, divide and property. And then we've got mic select, sensitivity, record modes, record level, zoom mic. If we move across, we can actually go into this menu. We've got extra options here for low cut, filter, sync, timer record, record monitor, plug-in power and pre-recording settings. And then we can go back and go into the play menu, and here we've got noise cancel, voice filter, play mode. Let's move down through this menu. We've got alarm functions, play scene, reverb, and then the LCD sound menu allows us to adjust the backlight, contrast, LEDs, beeps and languages. And the final setting menu allows you to select between the internal memory and a memory card, and also power save functions, naming folders, time and date, USB settings and formatting the memory. So let's go back and actually exit out of those menus, and it's in here we can select to either playback music or recordings, or we can actually go into the recorder. So we're going to go into the record function here, and as I'm speaking now you can actually see the little sort of level meters going up and down. Now this is a smaller recorder. With my LS-20 I've got record levels on one of the controls. I think it's on this side of the LS-20, so I can actually change the record level whilst I'm recording. So as we hit record, the counter actually starts going up. So this is actually recording my voice now, and what you're hearing within this video is actually the recording from the Olympus LS-3. I think it produces a very clean audio. As I sort of angle this up towards my voice, you'll hear it pick up my voice better. I can also turn it on its side so that it gives some sort of stereo feature as well, and you'll see those peaking lights coming up as well. So if I speak very loudly, the peaking meters show me that my voice is actually clipping, so I need to adjust the audio level accordingly. But if I'm speaking at normal volume and I'm round about sort of 12 inches away from the LS-3 at the moment, it does actually record nice clean audio. The microphones are very sensitive but also produce a very crisp sound, very detailed actually. Now the Olympus LS-3, as I said at the beginning of this video, is going to cost you round about £139, and that's $159 in the US. For that sort of price I think you're getting a very well built unit. It certainly feels very solid, and this is very useful for if you're recording off camera audio, perhaps on the likes of a DSLR or maybe a video camera that doesn't have an external microphone socket. It's a very worthy addition if you're taking your audio seriously during your videos. So thank you very much for watching this video. This was my review of the Olympus LS-3. Please do hit that like button, please do subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.